Well, hey everyone, here we are today. We are doing number 5, 6, and 7 in book 1. Number 5 is Mix 'em Up. And you will see that number 5 uses all 3 notes that you learned up in numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. But it really mixes them up. To get ready to play, let's do some breathing, because breathing is king in the world of wind instruments. Let's take 2 sips. Go like this. Go. So you're sipping, but as you sip, I want you to imagine filling your lungs up with 20 seconds worth of air. 2 sips. Ready? Go. Whew. Now this time, we're going to do 2 sips, but at the end, hold that breath, and you're going to start to feel something really incredible. Not incredibly good, but incredible. You'll see. Really fill those lungs up. Ready? Sip once. Twice. Woo! That was good. Now, let your lungs kind of get their feeling back, if you will. And now let's take 2 sips and then do a blow pop. If you don't remember a blow pop is where you try to blow on your hand and then you pop it away. Let's do a double sip, fill those lungs up with 20 seconds worth of air, and then let's do a blow pop and really make that pop. Ready? And when you blow pop, you kind of put your mouth on there for about 3 seconds, 2-3 seconds. And the purpose is to feel the pressure that you're trying to push to make that pop sound. Here we go. Double sip. Sip again. Why do we do that? We do a lot of different things to breathe because breathing is it's the method, it's the way, it's our craft, it's how we get our instruments to sound. It's the fuel behind your instrument. Imagine, I don't know if you've ever run out of gas while you were driving somewhere, but if you run out of gas, it's because there's no gas in your tank, in your car. Well, in the same way, if there's no gas coming out of your body, I mean air, I mean oxygen and carbon dioxide, if there's none of that coming out, then your instrument's not going to be able to sound very good. It's like, I can hold this flute really steady, but if I handed this flute to my 2-year-old, she would probably hold it like this. It would kind of wobble around because she's not as strong as me. Now, of course, you can hold your instrument nice and steady. When you use strong air by doing these exercises like sip and dragon and paper airplane and blow pop and all kinds of fun stuff, you're learning to be able to play a note very long and steady and control it. And when you can do that without thinking, that is really, really important to be able to do. Let's jump into today's lesson. Go to number 5, mix them up. And if you need to, pause the video to look at each of the 3 notes that are in this song and know what finger is coming, which valves to push down, which position on your trombone to push, to play. Here we go. Number 5, you're sitting up straight. You're tapping that heel or your toe the entire time. I'll always count you off. Take in a big deep breath before each note. Number 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double bar. Remember, double bar, a thick black line and a thin one, ends every song. That's what tells you at the end of the song. Because sometimes you'll have a song that's got not just 8 measures like you have in this song, but there might be 60 or 100. And how do you know you're at the very last measure? Because there's a double bar. Let's do mix them up again. Also, before you play this time, no matter what instrument you're playing, I want you to think of having what I call comfortable C's. So if you were to take your hands right, and do this with me, take your hands and just go like this, and now turn your palms over and let them just rest. You'll see they're very comfortable. They look like C's. Now, whether you play a flute, put your hand on there like a C. Comfortable C's, not stressed out, not flexed, comfortable C's. Whether you play a flute or a brass instrument that has valves, nice and comfortable C, pulling your valves down. Because the more stressed you are, the more flat you are, the more difficult it eventually becomes. Think about this. Piano players play sometimes 10 keys at the same time, but our fingers are all a different length. How do you play a piano and hit the keys at the same time? The way you do it is by making C's with your hands. When you make C's, your fingers are all the same length. And when you're playing an instrument, they don't move the keys around according to how long your fingers are. If they did, that'd be pretty cool. Now, some instruments do a little bit. Like this pinky key, they do put it out here because the pinky is your shortest finger. They put it out there so you can reach it. But mostly on every instrument, your keys are aligned in one straight line, but your fingers have to reach them at the same time. So make comfortable C's. Here we are again. Mix them up, number 5. Tapping that foot. I'll always count you off. 1, 2, 3. Now, I did something on purpose there. You heard my last note kind of fuzz in and fuzz out. You know what? I didn't do it on purpose. I just said I did. It fuzzed in and fuzzed out because I was trying to concentrate on several things at one time. And that's okay. You are too. You're thinking of things and doing things you've never done before. And it is totally okay for your instrument to not make a sound. In fact, there's a lot of flute players, I've been teaching 22 years, flute players that can't get a sound out for 6 weeks. Now, if you're on page 6, I would assume you're probably a pretty new beginner, and it is totally okay if notes are not coming out. Just keep trying, keep going after learning how to play. 4 sharps and flats. One thing I can't do is teach every single instrument how to play the first 5 notes. I could, but it would take me a ton of time to do that. And I don't have all 20 instruments. So what you can do, you can YouTube. YouTube is a great resource. If you're not sure how to finger a note, YouTube it, use that resource. Here we are, moving on. Number 6, melting pot. It's the same 3 notes, just mixed up in different ways. Number 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Double bar. All right. Number 6 again, melting pot. Let's just jump right in and do it again. Whew. Take a nice big deep breath of air. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double bar. Look at what you're doing. You are learning notes. You're doing so well. You really are. You're tapping your foot. You are fingering notes. You're trying to do lots of things at one time. Keep going. Keep on going. We're going to move on to number 7, Band on Parade. And you will notice it's the same 3 notes in this song. It still goes green eggs and ham, followed by cotton candy. They just mix the notes up in different ways. And I will show you a trick at the end of this song that's great for helping you learn how to go between 2 different notes. Stay tuned for that. Here we are, number 7, Band on Parade. Tapping that shoe. Fill the room up with sound. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double bar. Now, shortly after this, in the coming pages, I'll stop saying double bar because you'll just know that that's what that means. Okay, here we are again, one more time. Band on Parade, you're doing great. We've been going about 10, 12 minutes now. I encourage you, do the whole video again. If you're struggling at all, do you know going slow and redoing this, doing it again, is great. You could actually almost, if you went back and did number 1 through 4, the video on that, did it again, it would almost make you better and stronger for doing this video, no matter what you do. If you do it a lot, spend time with it, and most importantly, have fun. Have fun with it. We could count all these with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, or we could count green eggs and ham, or cockadoodle, or alpaca, or kangaroo. There's some fun ways coming that we count other notes. Anyway, have a lot of fun with stuff, okay? Here's our last time. I talked a little bit to give you a break. Band on Parade, last time. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. 4. Double bar. Whew. Now, to give you just a little break, let me talk a little bit about a cool strategy that you can do. We do this thing later on called fast pairs, and you might have experienced that already if you did the fundamentals pack. But in fast pairs, we learn to go between 2 notes, just kind of isolating 2 notes. And I encourage you, I want you to take the first 2 notes of this song, the note in measure 1 and the note in measure 3. If you're looking at your page, it's the note from number 4, 4 score, and the note from number 2, the fun continues. Those 2 notes. And get really good at going between them. Just have fun. I'm going to demonstrate the next 15 seconds of just having fun with those notes. For me on a flute, it's B flat to C. Whatever you do to have fun and just get used to going between those notes, do it. Now, I was having fun and tonguing really fast. Tonguing, by the way, is what you do inside your mouth to produce the notes ta, ta, ta. And we covered some of that in the fundamentals pack. At the beginning of the next lesson on number 7, page 7, I'm going to talk more about tonguing. Okay. But anyway, have fun with everything you do. Make sure to put in the hard work. Work smarter, not harder. And part of working smarter, not harder, is having fun. Because when you're emotionally involved, having fun, you learn more. look at what you got accomplished today. You played number 5, 6, and 7. You did the same 3 notes of this whole page, and you're learning to do them in different ways. By the way, these 3 notes plus just 2 more are the 5 notes that are used in the whole first quarter of this book. There's so many songs you can play with those 5 notes, and I encourage you, have fun. Go in the corner of your room, stand against a wall and play. You'll learn and start to find that when you do that, you can hear yourself even better and shut your eyes and get used to playing between each of the 2 notes. And especially if there's a hard note, one that's especially on flute. You know, this is a crazy thing to do. Clarinet and saxophone and some of the other ones right now are easy. It's just pushing buttons down. And it is on flute too, except there's some weird combinations with your fingers. Go for it. See you next time. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay sharp.